De Facto Podcast is privileged to have been founded on Wadjuk Noongar land.
We pay our respects to the traditional owners of this land and express our sincere gratitude for their ongoing guidance as we work in their community.
Let's just make sure.
My big
All right, let's go. Hello and welcome back to another episode of De Facto, where we discuss our 9 to 5 kind of relationships in another podcast literally no one asked for. I'm Nicolette.
I'm Kate.
And also big shout out to Lainey.
Welcome, Lainey. Today our sponsors are White Vinegar and Bicup Soda.
Oh yeah, I'm so glad that they're our sponsor because I actually used white vinegar and bicup soda like yesterday
To clean what?
to clean the shower.
Did it work for
Yep,
mould?
black mold. Shout out Sam. Said white vinegar is the best thing for it. And honestly, sparkling.
Sparkling.
Absolutely
Wow.
sparkling. Why are you using it?
Well,
I think I know why.
I have a story. But before I do my story and get into that, I want to talk about the episode name, which is All Brand Cereal. Anyone?
All brand? All right.
All Brand Cereal. We're going back to one of our original style episodes and we're giving you the episode that we lost.
We are.
We're re-recording the episode. I feel like it's been long enough to re-record the episode.
I don't remember what we spoke about during it, so it's fine.
Neither. I've copied and pasted the notes.
I did see that.
But I haven't read them. So whatever.
We'll see how it goes.
Yeah,
we
we'll see
get
how it
like we
goes.
always do.
So I guess some of the talking points. When is too soon to shit
In a relationship.
in a relationship or when you're dating? Should I be flattered that they are comfortable with me or is it just manners to wait, i.e. not poop? Is pooping early normal or is that rude? Common red flags, older dudes, when we should have our shit together, all that sort of stuff. This pooping scenario, that seems to be quite a strong theme today.
I feel like toiletry is a big thing
Yeah,
today.
I was going to say, it really ties into the
Massive.
story that I'm
Yep.
going to tell.
Yep.
Yeah, very strong toilet scenarios.
Do you want to kick us off though with...
Yeah, I'm just going to say, I'm really excited to go back to the original style of our potty where I was telling stories. And I'm excited that that's what we're doing today.
And now I feel like you have even better stories for the intro. Not even the main episode, it's the intro story.
the intro, the before of the before.
The before.
Of the before. But Nicolette, you go because I feel like when I go,
It never stops.
well, it's going to be a little bit boring whatever comes out of your mouth because my story is so good. My story is so
To be fair, Kate's story did wake me up on Sunday and it is a good one.
It's fucked up.
And it's classic. I'd say classic.
Kate.
Something would happen to Kate. Like, I don't think it would happen to anyone else, but it would happen to Kate.
And that's why I'm angry about it because it needs to stop happening. Anyway, Nicolette, go. What have you been up to?
I got a few things. Anyway, yesterday at the coffee shop, you know, like when you have to reverse parallel park?
Very good at it.
I'm okay at it now, but street parking, like busy street, and if there's people watching, I'll just do a lap. I'm not parking.
Really,
No way.
I will accept the challenge and go watch these bitches and then look at all their dicks get hard.
Yeah, when you nail it. So this girl comes up and she drives in and bless her, it's literally the car park in front of the cafe. So there's probably like 10 tables directly staring at it.
Yep.
And after and she's reversing in, then she reverses out, reverses in, reverses out. And after about the 4th time, I was like, wait guys, this... Don't look now, but check out this chick trying to park. And then I notice the table's next to me, like, and then the table behind me turns to me and goes, are you guys watching what we're watching? So it turns out there's like 6 tables and we're all watching. The mum's in the passenger seat of this car. To be fair, she's a red pea plater, so I'll give it to her. She's there and the mum's just like looking at us, like trying not to laugh. And she's like trying to direct the kid. And to be fair, this girl, I got to give it to her. She did not back out. I kid you not, 21 times later, she mounts the curb, and the fact that it was like a Getz in like a massive bay, and she pulls up, she gets out of the car, she's completely oblivious that everyone's watching, and everyone in the cafe goes, and full claps her, and the mum's cracking up, and this girl, she was such a trooper, I probably would have cried. She like bows, and she's like, thank you, and then she just walks off. Honestly, the whole street stopped watching her. Bless her, honestly.
Fuck, I love that. I really love that.
That's a good, I honestly would have been like, after like the second attempt and just like,
I
stressed.
literally would have driven out and off.
Yeah.
But that wouldn't happen to me because I'm actually very good at that. I don't
But
have
what
them-
about when you're a red pea plater?
Mate,
Always been good.
I
The fact that we
live
had
my
a-
life, and I have always lived my life with the confidence of a white straight male, which means
Exactly.
I can do anything.
You know what I used to do if I like when we had our Swifts, Kate and I used to have matching Swifts.
Cute.
I'd like park it, and then if it didn't quite fit, I'd just get out of the car, pick up the Swift, and just move it into its spot. Because it was just really good.
Nicolette actually in her Swift had those blue lights that doesn't show your veins.
Yeah,
'cause
what was with that? It was so weird.
It just meant that Nicolette couldn't shoot up.
Yeah, it was really a real pain. At the lights couldn't shoot up. We had the blue light in there, which is really annoying.
Nicolette, can I? No, Lainey, can I just give you a little request? Would you mind turning the heater off because I'm hot?
It is quite hot.
It gets
in
hot.
here.
It gets hot quite quickly.
And it does. And I'm hot.
One of the recordings that we did, just a little side note, while Lainey turns the heater off for us. When we came out, the lovely man gave us a warning that the aircon does get quite cold in here. And every time we come in here, me and Nicolette will go, "Oh, it does get quite cold."
Does get quite cold.
Today, it's quite hot.
And then today we turned the heater on and we said, well, it could get quite hot quite
Just get-
quickly.
just
And
get hot quite
fucking
quickly.
it does because I'm sweating. Another thing that happened this morning, I was talking to this kid and I was like, at work, and he like walks in, he's like coughing and whatnot. And I was like, oh.
Why are kids always coughing?
They always come, and that hell like
Yeah.
with their mouth open.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, like blah, blah, how was your weekend? And this is just what he says to me. Oh, not too good. I was doing a KFC mukbang for my YouTube channel. I choked on a chicken bone.
Wait, hold on. What?
He was doing a KFC mukbang where you eat in front of the camera for his YouTube channel and he choked on a chicken bone and then he was in emergency.
Well, we know what happens when you go to emergency. Did you go to Fiona Stanley, see the man with the chucky milk?
The Chucky Milk.
What, is he getting paid to do mukbang on YouTube?
I don't think so.
How old is he?
Like 12.
Why is he on YouTube?
Exactly. And then one of his friends was like, how many subscribers? Oh, about 6. I was like, yeah, cool.
Fuck me dead.
And then he told me to look it up and I was like, no.
I ain't watching
Probably
on
not.
mukbang, bro.
Just a mukbang? I was like, I don't even know what that is. And then the last thing I have to say is on the weekend I was at mum's and she's like, you know, do your parents ever get in those moves where they're just like cleaning everything?
Yeah, and suddenly
It's
all your
everyone's
fault.
problem.
Yeah, everything's your fault.
And it's my problem. And she's complaining. And then she goes, whose mess is this in the kitchen? And I said, Mum, I don't live here. So it's not mine.
I actually just
But
got
I was
your-
the closest in her radius to Target. So she's blaming me. I was like, I've been here 5 minutes. So she's cleaning out the freezer and she pulls out this like you know those the freeze bags? And they're like all suction.
Yep.
I don't know what they're called. And she's like looking at it and she's like, what the fuck is this? And it's like this little like brown thingy. Kind of looked like a turd. Wasn't. And she's holding it up to the light and she's going, who even freezer packs? Like we don't even have one of these things to like suck all the air out and freeze it. And she's looking. She calls Dad over and they're looking. And then Mum's like, maybe someone made jerky. And they're like full sussing this thing out. And I was there and I was like, I
Is
don't
it
know.
like a placenta or something?
It wasn't a placenta. And then I was like, no idea, whatever. Mum surprisingly puts it back in the freezer because she was on her chuck out mode. She puts it back in and I was like, okay.
Weird.
Later that night at our friend's house, and Hannah comes up with this like plastic baggie of things. I was like, what the hell is that? She goes, oh, it's my freeze packed special brownies. And I was like, you're so lucky. Mum was literally about to throw those out this afternoon. She's like, oh, no, I hid them at the bottom of the freezer, like so they wouldn't find them. And I was like, no, she found them and she was investigating hard. It's like, imagine she cut them open, heated them up, had a little brownie.
Delicious.
Delicious.
That would go down in my family.
Yeah.
We love our magic cookies.
Magic cookies. And I was surprised though, because my dad's like, if he wants a dessert, he'll go fishing. And I was like, if they weren't in like a freeze packed, he would have definitely
Had them.
heated it up and eaten it.
Yep.
That would have been quite funny. But lucky he didn't. So,
Luckily he didn't.
there you go.
Shout out to my mum that makes delicious weed cookies.
Yummy.
Actually, I think my dad makes them. They're yummy.
Quite the chef, if you will.
Oh, they're actually delicious. My brother had them. This is funny. I think Mum said, "Now be careful. Don't have too many. Just need a little bit." And then I
The
think,
classic last words.
yeah,
Just a little bit.
I don't think my brother realised that these particular cookies were weed cookies, and then he had 2, and apparently he got so stoned, and he had like lunch with a mate, and they had planned it, and then he had to message his mate and be like, "I'm sorry,
I can't move.
I'm coming, but I'm really high." Unexpectedly really, really high right now. And then I had one once when I was going through the great breakup of 2022, but the early one, not the 24-hour one, the actual, the main one.
The main
Some
one.
would say actually it's not the main one, but whatever. And I was having just a little cookie at night time to help me sleep because I wasn't sleeping. And then I accidentally left one on my bedside table. I was staying at my mum's at the time, and my brother's dog came up and ate it the next day. And you know what? I think he had the best day of his life.
It probably did.
He slept.
Chilling.
He's a Kelpie. He slept all day. He loved it.
Everyone's like, what is wrong with that Kelpie? Not moving.
I was like, he's very high. Whoops.
My friend's a nurse, and she was saying that once this kid came into emergency, it's funny because she was okay, but I think like Nana or someone was looking after the kids, gave the kids some cookies that were in the cupboard, not knowing that they were special cookies. Anyway, girl completely stoned, like this 6-year-old kid. Anyway, Nana had to take it to emergency. Obviously, it's all getting up. Oh, how's the 6-year-old stoned? Anyway, they were like, "Where's the parent?" The parent actually had to take the dog to the vet because when they were at the emergency room for the kid, the dog ate the rest of the cookies. So one's at the vet, one's at the emergency room, and it's going to be a great 21st story one day.
Oh, God.
All right, I want to hear this story.
Okay,
Well,
cool.
actually, I know, but I feel like Lainey wants to hear it.
Mainly wants to hear it. Can I tell you some other things first? Or
Yeah.
do I do the story then the other things?
Oh, you know what? Whatever you want.
I want to do the other things first. I don't think I mentioned to everyone that I took the best nude of my life recently.
Is it the one that you copied off me or the one
No.
that we copied off our friend?
We actually copied it off someone else. So our friend consensually showed us a nude that they got sent from someone else. And the person that took the nude also consented to us seeing it. Anyway, we saw the nudes. Me and Nicolette saw them and we're like,
I need to up my nude game.
we literally we need to copy this exact photo. We need to up our nude game entirely because we're falling behind.
We are.
So a couple of weeks ago, I was feeling myself. I went and replicated the photo. The photo, however, was taken sitting down on the edge of a bed with a full-length mirror in front. I don't quite have that luxury. So I had to take one in front of the bathroom mirror.
Yeah.
And it was so fucking good. I messaged Nicolette and I was like, you need to see this.
Yeah, you got to show your friends when you have a real good one.
Yeah. And I sent
Yeah.
it to Nicolette and she was like, sis, pop off. That's amazing. And I said, I could sell this. And I should. But
Yeah.
you know what? I just distributed it for free. Anyway, and then that afternoon, I go to Nicolette's house. Nicolette's got the bed and the full-length mirror. So Nicolette says, let me show you my nudes.
We pretty much had identical nudes.
Yeah. So she shows me her nudes, but hers are different because she's got the full-length mirror. So I said, Nicolette, stop all work. I've got to go and replicate the nudes. So I go into Nicolette's room. I take her phone so I can see her nudes, and I take my camera to take my photo. And then I get undressed. I set it all up, and then I'm looking at Nicolette's nude, copying it, and taking the photo.
I just hear Kate from the other room. Wait, did you point your toe or was it flexed? Point, babe. Yep, you're doing amazing, sweetie. Yep, good job.
And then I come out, and we're looking at my nudes, and we're liking favoriting the best ones.
Yeah.
It was great. Nicolette's were better though.
No, mine were really good when I took my full length ones. I was really proud of them.
They were fucking hot.
I sent them to Zach and then I actually showed about 10 other people. And then I even sent them to Zach. I was like, you can show all the boys if you want to look pretty good.
Yeah. My point exactly. I was like, I don't care if you distribute this. This is.
If that goes viral, you're welcome.
Yeah. The world is a better place if people see these nudes. And I would say, mine weren't actually nudes. They were I'd classify them
cheeky.
as partially naked, intimate images.
You know, leave some to the imagination.
Yeah.
That's what you got to do. You don't want to full on.
Nah, ugh,
It's not cheeky enough.
disgusting. And, you know, a little tip for out there, if you use your phone to cover your face, that's great. You don't have to worry about your facial expressions. But then when your phone is covering your face, you can use the forearm to make your boob look bigger by
Yeah.
pushing it. So that's a classic. That's a classic move. But don't forget about the other boob because if that's really flat, they're going to know. So you got to figure out, you somehow got to push them together.
Or if you're from a high angle, your friends can go underneath you and lift the boobs.
Yeah.
And you can pretend that's the cleavage.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, that's a
good
great
one
idea.
too. Yeah.
I did tell Zach that I took nudes on the end of his side of the bed just so he could have a nightmare about me sitting there but on the bed.
I think Zach messaged me. He's like, oh, do you mind grabbing my RSC card out of the bedside table? I was like, I can't. Sorry, Kate's taking nudes in there. Give me 10 minutes and then I'll go grab it. He was like, what the fuck? I was like, yeah, don't ask. Important business meeting.
It's business stuff. You wouldn't get it. You wouldn't get it. Nicolette and I are going to two really exciting things in the future. So first thing, we are presenting at the Australasian Sexual and Reproductive Health Conference. Would be good if I could say that
Yep.
word. In Sydney in September. So, few things. We have a lot of Sydney listeners. Number one, give us your pointers on where we're going out.
Exactly.
We're staying in Bondi.
Come to the conference.
Come with us, but also tell us where to go.
Mm-hmm.
If you see us, come say hi. Let's all catch up. We'd love to catch up,
A Sydney meet and greet, if you will.
if you will. And then also we're speaking at now, I don't want to toot our own horns, but no one ever toots our horn, so we're tooting it. I'm tooting it for us.
Tooting it.
We're actually speaking at the 26th World Congress for the Association of Sexual Health. Congress, guys, in Turkey in November. We need money to get there. Please fund us.
And we're not actually taking the piss. We actually are.
We actually are, because we are qualified health
We
professionals.
are relevant. So if you watch these TikToks a few more times, like the one today that is blowing up for some reason, people love a plane debate. Maybe we should do the next episode all plane, like can do, can't do on a plane. Let's do that. Anyway, but yeah, keep watching. Give us some money.
Please,
Get us
please.
to Turkey.
I was in the sauna the other day. Speaking of Turkey,
That's a good segue.
I went to the sauna.
Yep.
And for something different. And I was sitting there and there wasn't many people, but there was a woman next to me and she was fucking yabbering, a yabber. Blah, 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 blah. What is it? Janice, your mouth is moving a lot like a rat. Yappa, 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 yappa. Shut it, please.
And what did you do?
She said very loudly, looks down at her toes and goes, fuck. She goes, oh, my toes are horrible. I really gotta cut those toenails.
Oh no.
And my brain's thinking, don't look,
Don't look at the toenails.
don't look.
And you did.
Don't look. And I looked. And when I looked, the toes were very close to me. I had my legs tucked up and her leg was out and kind of angled in front of me. So if I put my legs down,
You would have hit him.
would have hit him. They were long and fucking green. I haven't seen toenails that long ever in my entire life. You know when people play the guitar and they have that really long thumb?
Yeah.
Like that, but on every fucking toe.
No.
And then she says that and she goes, I bet you're all looking at my toes now. And I heaved.
Well, don't say it. If you don't want people to look, everyone's going to look. It's like if you're like, oh my God, behind you, don't look now.
Yeah.
I'm going to look.
And I couldn't get out of I wanted to leave because she actually shimmied them a little closer to me. She moved and they shimmied closer to me and I wanted to leave, but I couldn't. I was trapped by her toes. They touched me, Nicolette. Nicolette, they touched me.
I feel really sorry for you because that is nasty.
I was like, this sauna etiquette that I've been speaking about, I need to run a masterclass
You
on
need
it.
to have a sign out the front. You should put up your own sign.
Well, this is why, and I said last week, I need to be able to tap in so people know that I have a
And then you
membership.
can wear the crown.
And I'll wear the sauna hat.
Sit in the
or
hot seat.
Whatever, king seat. Clearly, you don't know the correct terminology. But come on, people, be better in saunas. Shut the fuck up. Don't talk about your toes. Okay, that's my rant over. Now, I'm going to move into my next rant, and this is the story. I'm fucking angry. I've had it. The audacity of men, hey.
It's actually getting ridiculous.
It's fucked up. And don't you dare say to me, oh, well, it's not all men. Because we know, and you should know that. As a good guy, you should know I'm not talking about all men.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about it because clearly there's a fucking problem.
not all men, but enough that it's a problem.
And, like, if I have to talk about this on a public platform, something's fucking wrong.
Yeah.
Okay, let me go. So, 2 stories. Number 1, the dude that I was hanging out with that I have decided to let go. Unfortunately, he didn't make it past his probation period, and it's just not going to
The
work
tribe
out.
has voted and we've voted out.
We've voted him
Sorry,
the
bro.
fuck out. However, bro's not getting it.
Bro's not taking the hint.
Bro's not taking the hint.
Nothing worse than a bro that doesn't take the hint.
So we haven't really spoken. He's been away for work and we haven't really spoken because I was kind of feeling like he was kind of just using me to stay at my house because bro don't got a house. Bro don't got a car. So, it's just his Uber and his Airbnb, right?
Smart bro.
So I've been like, no, sorry, no. I'm speaking at Congress. Get a car.
Yeah.
Get a car. What I've got to find the message.
I
So-
think I actually have it screenshotted.
So anyway, he's gone away for work. He's coming back to Perth for one night. No, the first time for one night. Asked me if I wanted to go out for dinner. I said, no, I've got a work thing on and I'm staying at Nicolette's house. Let me just read you what the message was. It wasn't, wait, hold on. Let me find it.
Just chat about yourself for a moment.
Yeah, guys, just chat about yourself. Where the fuck is it? Okay, no, he didn't ask me out for dinner. That's a lie. He didn't.
It gets worse.
What he says to me is, so I don't even know that he's coming home from work. I don't know because we haven't been talking and I haven't really been responding. This is the first message in a week. He goes, I get in late Tuesday. You might want to eat first, ? But I'll come stay with you, ? Looking forward to a kiss, X. Sorry. What do you mean I might want to eat first? Am I your mother? Am I cooking you dinner? I'm not waiting up for you.
Babe, don't wait up. Leave my dinner in the Tupperware in the fridge and I'll catch you later.
And you've just invited yourself over to my house.
No, he's pre-planning a night so he doesn't have to find somewhere to stay.
Yeah. So I say, I'm actually going, like, I'm busy, whatever. Then a week goes by.
The bar is so far on the floor, it's in hell.
Yeah. Turns out he's going to fly in from work at midday, fly out at midnight because he's going to Sydney, right? Whatever. I do not care. Okay? I don't care. Right. So you ask, what does he say? He goes, oh, are you working tomorrow? And I was like, yeah, I'm working all day. And he goes, all good. I leave for Sydney at midnight. If you feel like dropping me at the airport, that would be cute. No. Sorry. Yeah, honey, I'll pick you up from the airport and I'll drop you off at the airport.
You know what else would be cute? Getting an Uber.
Fuck off. I'm not your parent. I'm not your Uber. The audacity to even fucking ask me to drop you at the airport.
Sorry.
And if we're dating, 100% I'll drop you. If you're my friend, I'll drop you. You ain't nothing.
Sorry, if Zach is flying out before 6 a.m, I don't even drop him at the airport. Get an Uber, bro. I'm not getting up at 4 a.m.
Do you know what I did? I reacted to his message because I thought it was a joke. And then he goes, don't lol at that. And then I said, I thought you were joking. Fuck off. That is so fucking rude.
Not even, how about I take you out for dinner and then if you're around, could you drop me at the airport? Or let's go out for dinner before I leave. And then you go, oh, do you need a lift to the airport? And then he goes, that would be great. Yeah. Thanks.
I mean, I wouldn't suggest that, but that would be a more likely scenario.
Yes. A better scenario.
Drop me at the airport.
Or at least offer to take you for dinner first. Like, is this guy on crack?
Oh, but don't wait up. Don't wait up.
Babe,
cook dinner, but
don't wait up. Sorry, I wasn't. Who said I was waiting up?
Me waiting up for you is not in my life trajectory.
No. Get out of my journey.
You're in my journey and I want you out of it. Get off the bus. Get off my bus.
And you know what I'm saying
is... The wheels are not going round and round.
That's actually the lesser...
the better story. The
less shit story of Kate's stories. So please, Kate, enlighten the audience of your second story of the weekend.
So Saturday night, the guy that I was hanging out with quite a lot, most nights, invited me to a party. I'm not going. I'm not going to the party. I'm actually working because I am an adult who's going to World Congress that needs to work.
Exactly.
Right? So I'm working and then I said, but come over afterwards if you want, like whatever, no stress. Do you, bro. Don't care. He comes over like 11 o'clock. We go to sleep. I wake up early the next morning. He kind of gives me like a little cuddle and kind of I could tell he wanted to like initiate some sex, but I was like getting up to do my long run now that I'm training for a marathon.
With the sunnies, yeah.
Yeah, with the sunnies. So I get up to start stretching, have like a little bit of food before I do my long run. And like I noticed that the towel in the bathroom wasn't there. And I was like, that's weird. I thought I left it there. Couldn't find it anywhere. And my place is not big, right? Strange. I go and I do my long run. And I just want to say, smashed it. I made a phone call during my long run because that's how fit I am.
Just a couple of business calls.
Yeah.
Hit me. Go.
I come home and I look inside and I could see he's laying on top of the bed, which was weird because it's winter, right? Then I go inside. The bed is stripped. Right? And I'm thinking,
What could it be?
something ain't right.
And they were fresh bed sheets.
I just changed the bed sheets the day before, including the quilt cover, done the full thing.
And you know how annoying that is to then have to change them again.
But we're talking bed sheets, quilt cover,
mattress protector.
mattress protector. And I tell you what, could have needed to. Anyway, so I said, what's going on here? What's going on? You know what he says to me? World, he says, I pissed the bed. Sorry. And I don't know what to say. And I'm like,
In shock.
in shock. And I know Mum listens to this, Mum, and I'm really sorry that this happened. It's not my fault. It's not what I was expecting. But my point is, we're going to be doing better from now on. So I say, what do you mean you pissed the bed? And he was like, like when I go out drinking and then I drink heaps of water at the end, I like sometimes piss the bed. And I'm like,
The fact that he was so nonchalant about it, it's like, that's not common.
no. And then he goes, do you not piss the bed? And I said, he goes, have you not pissed the bed before? And I said, well, yeah, when I was a child, but I actually don't remember the last time I did it because I was a child. And then he goes, I've pissed my rooftop tent before.
Oh, no.
Right? Okay. So I'm thinking,
How do you clean a rooftop tent?
you don't.
No.
So I'm thinking, what the fuck's going on right now? What? And I'm like, okay, that's all right. Anyway, and he asked me, do you want to go get a coffee? And I was like, okay. So we go and get a
Get out of
coffee.
the house.
So we go and get a coffee. He doesn't even offer to buy me a coffee. Sorry, you've just pissed in my bed, and you can't even offer to get me the coffee?
At least, bare minimum, 3-course breakfast. At least a juice, a coffee, fucking
Muffins,
scrambled eggs.
croissants, smashed avo. Give
Nah.
me the world, bro. You pissed in my fucking bed. A bed that I've not even pissed in because I am an adult. Now, I get it. Sometimes people piss when they're drunk. However, what I'm saying to you is I had an hour that I was on my long run for. You've got an hour to get up, grab all the shit.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't even put it in the washing machine because I had stuff in the dryer. It's a dual scenario.
washer dryer.
He could have taken the stuff out of the dryer and put it in. I'm just saying, you've got an hour.
Nah.
Get up, put it in the washing machine, and either one, fuck off, block me, delete me. I never want to hear
Leave
from
the
you.
country.
Like if that was me, I would have put it all in the washing machine, and then I would have blocked the person and been too embarrassed to ever speak to them again. Let me finish. Let me say my piece.
Go.
Or number 2. I'm so sorry. I threw up in your bed or I spilt a coffee on your run. Hey, I'm going to take it all to the laundromat for you. Wash it, bring it back. No, I yesterday had to deal with the pissy fucking bed sheets and the bed all day. All fucking day because I've only got one washing machine and it's also a dryer.
And everyone knows that washer dryer is like at least a 3-hour cycle.
Off. Yep. And to not offer anything, like I'm so fucked off. I don't even know if he said sorry. And then just messages me like everything's all normal yesterday and today.
Nah.
And I'm like, are you, like, I'm not your fucking mum. I'm sick of these boys thinking that I'm their fucking parent or their mum and I'm going to clean up after them. I'm going to fucking cook them dinner for when they come home from work.
Nah.
I'll drop them off at the airport as well. I'm fucking done. I've said enough.
We're going on a man ban.
We were
Miss
meant
Raston? A man ban.
we were meant to be on a man ban a few months ago,
think-
but
2.0, before this pisser guy, pissed the bed, the guy before that, Klinger, I said, how's the man ban going? And Kate says it's not going. I've got a Klinger on me.
got a Klinger
And
on
now
me.
she's got to piss the bed. And now I think we're going to get rid of them. They're all out
no one's in.
and nobody is in.
Do you know who is in though?
A girl cave. That's it. Girls only. No one.
However, someone is coming to see me in the end of August. Whoops, I don't know how that happened, but whatever. Sorry, Mum.
But you know what? That is a man.
Until then.
No boys.
Yeah, true. He is a man. Everyone else has been a boy. All I'm saying is I shouldn't fucking have to tell you to clean up after yourself. Get out of my journey.
What is with like grown ass women having to fucking tell men how to behave, clean. My friend told me the other day when she was seeing this guy, she had to ask him every night if he'd brushed his teeth. Oh, God. Like, what is happening in the world? Who is raising these men? And I'm not saying women, it's not your responsibility, but why do these men grow up to think that they need someone to remind them to do fucking basic needs?
I just want to point out also what I did very briefly mention, that in the morning before I went on my run that he was trying to initiate sex.
In the pissy bed.
In the pissy bed. This is before I knew.
No.
Imagine if I... No.
I can't believe you didn't know, yeah.
Lady just asked if I could smell it. No, I couldn't because I'm fucking hoping that it was just mostly water, H2O.
Yuck.
But like, why? If you know that you piss the bed when you're drunk, don't come to my house.
That's what I mean. Okay, that's what blows my mind the most, right? If he is acting so casual about it, like, oh, don't you do that? Everyone always piss the bed. Everyone does it. Don't come over.
Now, I was talking about it with my friend yesterday, and we actually said, if you had shat the bed, it probably wouldn't have been as bad. Do you know? Because I remember the time that I thought I shat the bed with the ex, and what I said I would do, I think I was, well, number one, I was mortified. And if I had shat the bed, I would have apologised. Number two, I would have thrown the fucking sheets out and bought him new ones.
Yeah.
Because I get it. Sometimes accidents happen. But apologise. Clean up yourself.
Take me out for breakfast.
Fucking offer to buy me a coffee at least.
Wash the sheets.
Don't fuck off with a pile of pissy sheets on my floor.
At least take them home and wash them.
And then wonder why I'm angry.
Nah.
I don't have time. I'm writing a fucking presentation for Congress, god damn it.
Fuck off, everyone.
I'm sorry, everyone, I got a bit angry, but I'm sure you'll understand why I'm angry.
I think so.
Now, I don't know if we have time to tell this.
I don't think we're going to have time.
The episode that we missed, we'll have to miss again.
Next week.
Do we have a hot topic?
Yeah, we got a hot topic.
We're going to do a hot topic, and then we'll probably wrap it up. But next week next week we're going to do the potty that we missed. Then actually what we're going to do is my friend is going to come on and tell a very hectic story.
It's going to be a good one.
It's going to be a good story. And then the one after that, fingers crossed, Zach Daddy.
Yeah, hopefully
it's
we
going
get
to come
him
on
there.
Because Nicola and Zach, as we've mentioned many times, are in the healthiest relationship in the world. And I need to clearly figure out how the fuck to do that.
And I will just say Zach has never pissed my bed. So that's a good way to start it off.
Mm-hmm.
And he's also doesn't expect me to take him to the airport, and we've been together for like 8 years. So, little things.
It's the little things.
It's the little things. Okay, hot topic. Well, it's going to be Barbie movie, but I haven't seen it yet. So Ree will come back to that. I reckon we can do a whole episode on the Barbie movie
Absolutely.
from what I've heard. Okay, I saw another controversial. Okay, if so you leave, car park's busy, and you get into your car and someone's waiting for your bay.
Oh, you got to go quickly. And then
Do you hustle or do you have the right to take your time because it's your bay?
Okay. I sometimes go, it depends what mood I'm in.
Right.
I will usually try and hustle.
Yeah.
Because I feel for the person. However, if I'm in the mood like I am now, let me.
Okay, it's waiting for years.
I'm literally I'm going to do what I need to do because I'm in this spot and you can fuck off and wait.
Because the other day, so the gym we've been going to down at Scarborough, there's not a very big car park. And yes, you can park further closer to the beach, but then you have to walk and no one wants to exercise before they go to the gym, right?
No.
So everyone wants front row parking. Always busy no matter the time of the day. Like just anybody work. That's all I'm asking. We're waiting. This guy gets into his car and then Zach puts his indicator on and it's like they know you're there, but they just like sit on their phone, even though at the corner of your eyes you can see if your car's waiting, right? At least do the not going.
10 minutes.
Yeah, like
I'm gonna
not
be 10
going.
minutes.
Which, the respect, just tell someone. So you're not sitting there like a fucking loser. Anyway, we're like, this guy's not going. We literally did like 3 laps of the car park because, mind you, it was busy everywhere.
Yeah.
It wasn't just busy there. And then, honestly, I reckon a good 10 minutes later, he just moseys on out of his car bay, heads on down, when there's like 50 people circling this car park.
I cannot stand people that are oblivious to the
The
world around them.
entitlement.
Was it a man? Yeah.
Yeah, it was a man.
Obviously. No offense, dudes, but be better.
Kate's on a man hater. So.
Sorry, I know there's good men out there, but
Yeah.
don't piss in my bed.
Yeah. So I'm just like, if you're not going to leave straight away, wave us on.
Yes.
But also, if you're in a good parking bay, fucking move.
Get out there. Yes, actually,
You
I
can
agree.
pull over further down.
Send your messages then.
Like, get out of the way so other people can go. If it's like you're just the front row, but there's like heaps of bays available, I'm kind of like, just park 10 bays down, bro. I'm not moving.
Yeah.
You know? But on a busy Sunday, get out of my way.
I will literally unlock the car, fucking throw shit on the other side of the car,
Yeah.
and beep, out of there.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even put my seatbelt on. I'm like, people are stressed, people are messaging.
Most of the time,
I'm waiting. Sorry,
Yeah.
I read my phone and saw a message and then said messaging. Multitasking. Can a woman do it?
No.
Yes, she can.
yeah, I agree. Just fucking move.
Yep.
Yeah, especially on a hot summer's day down at the beach, where people stand there and they've got their towel between their leg and they're like drying their crotch and they're like staring at you, and then you're waiting for 5 minutes and then you're like winding down the window, hey, you guys leaving? And they go, oh, no. Well, wave me on then.
Wave me on.
Don't just stand there.
Yep.
Pisses me off.
The other hot topic that I had, I thought we could just really touch on. We got 5 minutes, whatever. Changing bed sheets
Yes.
ties in
That does
nicely.
tie nicely, doesn't it?
How often are you changing your bed sheets?
Every 1 to 2 weeks, depending on the summer, winter. Has it been sweaty?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? What about you?
Yep, every 1 to 2 weeks. However, I usually, if I've slept with someone or someone else has slept in
Yeah.
my bed, definitely the next day. Definitely after they've pissed in my bed, though.
I was going to say, do you leave the piss or do you just...
I actually wash it, surprisingly.
Yeah, no, fair
Yeah,
enough.
surprisingly,
Yep.
I watch it. However, okay, a little study found out that on average, single people go 37 days before changing their sheets, whilst those in relationships go 21.8 days, and married couples go 19.9 days. Whoa, that's interesting. Yeah, do you know what I really should do is, as a single gal, sleep on one side of my bed for a week
Yeah,
and then
then the
move
other
to
side.
the other side of my bed
Yeah.
for another week. However, what we know, go back to last episode, I'm not doing that. I'm on the same side of the
Yeah.
bed every night.
And I think it depends on I don't have a dryer. So I'm like, if it's going to be pissing down raining for 4 days, I'll probably delay my bed washing because otherwise I'm like, oh, and I've only got like 2 sets of sheets. And then if I can't find the other, you know what I mean?
Yep.
If you had an abundance of sheets, sure, you could probably get away with it. But I'll definitely depend on the weather.
What are we doing with quilts?
Doona? Doona cover?
They're the same thing, right?
Quilt
cover,
cover?
doona
Yeah.
cover.
Sure.
Yeah. Were you
that's-
raised in a doona?
I was a Doona family.
No, we were a quilt family.
Oh.
Did you also watch
Home and Away or Neighbours? Home and Away.
Yeah, I was Neighbours. That makes sense. It makes sense.
Wait, Red Rooster or Chicken Treat? Surely Red Rooster. Macca's or KFC? Trick question, neither.
Oh, Hungry Jacks.
Oh, yeah, Hungry Jack's actually.
Whopper.
Hungry.
Are you
Yeah.
kidding me?
Whopper value meal.
Back to the question. What are we doing with your doonas?
I think if you got a top sheet, maybe every second wash I'll chuck my doona in there.
Yeah, second or third.
Second or third, because you're not actually touching it. It's just on top of your top sheet.
Yeah.
But people that don't have a top sheet, you should be washing that as if it's your top sheet.
Absolutely.
Chuck it in.
And all I'm saying is get a top sheet.
Yeah, get a top sheet.
Get a top sheet. You don't have to use it all the time, but have one. Just have one.
And it's too hot. Sometimes I get hot, and then what do you do? Have nothing.
That-
Laying there with nothing.
Ugh.
The rubbers will get you.
Honestly, that's what I was going to say. The rubbers can get you more easily when you don't have a top sheet. And we know that.
And
It's
we know that.
statistically proven.
It is.
You heard it here first.
Exactly. And if you can't remember when the last time you washed them was, wash them.
Time to change them.
Yeah, time to change.
Anyway, sorry we didn't get to the main part of the episode, but we'll do that next time. Maybe, maybe not. Anyway, that is definitely all we've got time for today. We'll be releasing our podcast, continually doing it weekly on all the ins and outs of dating and what not to do, but also what to do.
Wash the pissy bed sheets.
Wash the pissy bed sheets. Don't ask a gal to drop you at the airport.
After at least 7 p.m. Too late.
Ugh.
Don't ask anyway.
Anyway, follow us on TikTok. We are at De Facto. Follow me. My name's Kate Raston.
My name's Nicolette Beard.
Cute. See you next time.
Over and out.